What's going on, everybody, man? I want to welcome y'all back to Pure Quality Canines, man. It's your boy DJ out here with the dogs today, man. Actually, I just got off work. They've been out here chilling, and shoot, I gotta give them a little snack real quick, y'all. Got a bag of these chicken necks. About to let them feed on, but something I wanted to ask y'all, right? I got a little text today, and I'm gonna post the text up in a minute. But I want to really ask y'all a question, man. What are y'all doing to protect y'all dogs and keep them safe, man? Because like I say, my dogs, man, they're attack dogs, so I pretty much ain't too much worried about nobody coming in the backyard stealing them. But a lot of people with these bullies and Frenchies, man, I'm starting to see time and time again, they dogs getting stolen, man, and it's crazy, man. Because I just look at it like this, man. If you're gonna get a dog and put that time in with them, man, and you paying for these dogs and you're making sure they're healthy, and why ain't y'all doing more to make sure these dogs are safe, man? Because like I say, man, I just can't see taking care of a dog, you know what I mean, especially past that year mark. Because you've been a year with a dog, man, y'all done been through a lot. And for that dog to just come up missing, man, I mean, at the end of the day, I don't knock the owners, but at the same time too, I believe that, you know what I mean, as a dog owner, you got more responsibility to make sure that dog is safe, man, because you never know where that dog is going to, man. Especially like back in the day, a lot of people with pit bulls, your dog might necessarily been a fighting pit bull, but you'll have someone come steal your dog just to use your dog for testing on their yard, you know what I mean? So you don't know where your dog's going, man. So at the end of the day, man, you start doing a better job at keeping these dogs safe, man. But I'm gonna put y'all down with something else, man, real quick. I done finished feeding these dogs. Give me 1 second. We're gonna be right back.
Ask me what I'm doing, just grinding. Haters wanna hate, let them hate, never mind them. Be more advanced, tryna reach the next plateau. And I can't stop till I achieve my goals. Keep a couple feeds inside the photos, so official with the vibe, you can't fuck up my zone. Hold on for a minute, let me count mine. You know, you know.
Hey, so peep game, y'all. Here's the text message I got the other day right here. Y'all go ahead and read that real quick. Now, peep, I really don't know who sent me that message, man, because I got a new phone, and whoever they was, I didn't have them saved in, but they definitely local to my area, man. With that 86 had an 864 number, but the trip part is, on top of that, man, I'm on Facebook a lot, and I'm always seeing dogs dang weekly coming up missing, man. Somebody posting up, you know what I mean, a flyer, or you know what I mean, a wanted sign, or just, you know what I mean, help trying to find a dog. And it's just crazy, man, because I'm the type of person, man, I was told early, man, learn from others' mistakes, man. It seems like, if I'm seeing all this going on, I'm damn sure doing my damnedest to make sure it don't happen to me. And a lot of times too, man, especially, when I bring up the bullies and Frenchies, man, because, on my page, that's what I showcase a lot of. But there's a lot of different breeds, because at the end of the day, I got 2 Maltese, you know what I mean? And they are hot, popular dogs, you know what I mean? Especially, like I say, you got these breeders out here, man, looking for dogs, not specifically, for pets, but, a lot of people are taking these dogs, man, and they staying in a cage all day, just using them for breeding purposes, man. So, like I say, at the end of the day, man, if you got these dogs that really can't protect themselves, man, it's really our responsibility, man, to make sure they're safe, man, because at the end of the day, I ain't gonna say my dogs are like my kids, but they damn sure is a part of my family. You know what I mean? So just like I'm using them to make sure my family's protected, I'm gonna go a step further to make sure they're protected too. So, that's why you see the privacy fence put up, you know what I mean? Not so much for their protection, you know what I mean, if somebody come back here getting them, but their protection so they don't get out and hurt somebody that don't need to be hurt, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, that 6-foot fence is a big warning sign, you know what I mean? If you took the time to come up over there and my dog do something to you, man, you done that at your own risk, you know what I mean? Because it damn sure was avoidable, you know what I'm saying? But for the people with the small dogs, you know what I mean? And then this is the crazy thing too, man, with these dogs, they so popular, you can have them put up. Because like I said, man, if y'all seen my post video probably about 3-4 videos back, dude local to my area, they actually broke into his house, took his dog and found a pistol. You know what I mean? So he's assed all the way out. Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? You trying to get your dog back, you liable to get shot with your own pistol, man. So, you know, sometimes, I mean, if a person break into your house and take your gun, you know what I mean? That person too much ain't scared of nothing, you know what I mean? So best believe you trying to come back and get yours, they gonna do something to you. So like I say, man, just start doing better jobs of protecting ourselves, man, protecting these dogs. And at the same time too, y'all, you know, I ain't too much, you know, putting on for my dogs, but you know, if you got these small dogs, especially some of y'all breeders out here, man, y'all got multiple dogs, man, invest in one of these. You know what I mean? I ain't even going damn front no more, man. I got a breeding that's gonna be coming up in about another couple of months. I'll say about another month. Molly right here being heat, and I'm gonna run Scoop back to her. You know what I mean? I'm hoping for a good litter, man, 10 or better puppies. You know what I mean? 3 of them are already called for. You know what I mean? But at the same time too, you know what I mean? Everything that they gonna produce, man, is definitely gonna be something that you can put on your yard, work with that dog, as long as you ain't letting him interact with the general public and people that, you know what I mean, they ain't necessarily part of the family or staying at home, man. They gonna keep whatever, man, out your yard, you know what I'm saying? And at an early age too, because Lucky right here, he's only 7 months old, you know what I mean? He just turned 7 months old, but he's definitely showing a lot of signs of you know, early aggression and that protection, you know what I mean? Especially a lot of times with me, I like taking my dogs out on car rides, you know what I mean? He already got that point where, you know, anybody pull up on the side of us or walk past the car, you know, he acting a fool, you know what I mean? And then at the same time too, with him being a puppy and around these dogs, he's learning too, you know what I mean? When they running outside this fence and they see it, and when the bigger dogs are sensing something, you know what I mean, that they don't like, he's picking up on that, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, if they don't like it, he ain't gonna like it either, man. So that's just what I want to do, a little short video, man, put y'all up on that real quick, man. You start better protecting these dogs, no matter what breed you got. Like I say, if there's these bigger dogs right here, you know, making sure you doing what you need to do to protect them from the general public, you know what I mean? Because at the same time too, in South Carolina alone, I say, I ain't heard too much this year, but last year, man, there was 2 different occasions where people with dogs, you know, in multiple, it usually when dogs maul, it's never one dog, you know what I mean? Usually it's 2 or better dogs that got out of the fence, you know what I mean? And that's when the attacks usually occur. So like I say, last year, man, you had a lady, I think she was attacked by about 3 pit bulls. They had mauled her and ripped both her arms off, man. She had to get both her arms amputated. There was another guy, he was out in the country. He was actually working for electric company, you know what I mean? Like putting up lines and stuff. So he's out in the country checking lines. He go down the road, and I guess he got stuck or something, got out trying to turn around, and whoever owned that land, man, had about 4, 5, 6 pit bulls that just pretty much ran the property, man. That dude pretty much got eaten to death, man. I ain't gonna say eaten, you know what I mean? I can imagine what dogs do. They necessarily ain't trying to eat you. A lot of times with these bigger dogs and pit bulls, they gonna maul you. Basically, 2, 3 of them gonna grab you and they gonna shake you so viciously, you gonna get shook to death, you know what I mean? And sometimes, like with these bigger dogs in that process, a limb or 2 might come off. You know what I mean? And they ain't gonna stop too much till that body's lifeless, man. You know what I mean? So, like I say, I'm damn sure ain't not trying to have that happen to somebody that don't need to happen to, man. So I'm making sure my dogs are safe. You know what I mean? They're getting the proper training they need. And like I say, they gonna be good. But for y'all with the smaller dogs that really ain't gotta worry about that, man, just do what you gotta do, man. Do your due diligence, you know what I mean? Keep people out your business. Because like I said before, man, there's always somebody watching. Always somebody peeping game, man, seeing what you're doing, you know, watching your every move, you know what I mean? So like I say, don't be out here slipping. But at the same time too, man, if you do something like me where you work in 10, 12-hour shifts sometimes, where a lot of times, once people figure that out, you know, they know when you're gonna be gone. They know when they can enter your dwelling, you know what I mean? So with that being said, man, it don't do nothing but take one of these right here. 1, 2 of these on your yard, man, and a couple of cameras, man. Like I say, man, all that stealing and the shit coming up missing, man, it's gonna be a thing of the past, y'all. Cause I ain't gonna lie about me. Not to say that. No, I will say I got a lot worth taking, but I ain't took no losses in never. You know what I mean? Not living here, I ain't took no losses never. You know what I mean? Last place I stayed at, I think I lost a lawnmower and a weed whacker, but I know what that was. That was a old meth head that I used to let come through, you know what I mean? Cut my grass and everything like that. He got a little too comfortable, you know what I mean? Came back one night, took my shit, you know what I'm saying? At the same time too, I had pit bulls at that time, but they all the way in the back of the yard on the chain, you feel me? So even if they wanted to do something, they couldn't do nothing but bark, man. So that being said, y'all, man, that's all I want to speak on, man. Start being more careful with these dogs, man. I don't want to see no more texts, no more messages like what I got. You know what I mean? Because like I say, that shit right there, hey, if you had my number and you know what I got, that was already something that could have been avoided. You know what I mean? So with that being said, man, y'all know what time it is, man. Make sure y'all hitting that like, subscribe button if you ain't already subscribed, man. I appreciate y'all checking in with us, man. We out.